In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a graph in Google Sheets, and I will discuss all the options of how to customize your graphs, which are called charts in Google Sheets. And there is a chart editor in Google Sheets which has both setup and customization options for making charts. This is a complete tutorial on Google Sheets graphs and charts, and I will be discussing line graphs and bar graphs, but I will show you how to change graph types as well. But before I start, if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. This is an example data. It has two relevant columns representing the sales of two different products, product A and product B. And then there are two more relevant columns which represent the ad expenses for these sales. So the first step is you select data. So I will start with the simplest possible data sets having only two columns. I select these two columns, and then there are two ways to create a chart or graph. First is to click on this icon, insert chart, and the second is click on insert menu and click on chart, and instantly a chart is created. Now this is a line graph, and I am assuming that you know the various components of graph. This is title of the graph, this is title of y-axis, and this is title of x-axis. Sometimes when you draw a graph, you don't see a title of y-axis, and that happens when you select more than two columns. So to delete this graph, I click on these three dots and there is a delete chart option. So let's delete it, and now I select all of this data. I can select data including the header, the top line, or I can select only the values, and this time I want to select all the data including the header and click on insert chart. And now I got four different series, and you will notice that there is no y-axis title on the graph because I am selecting four series. So Google Sheet is giving me an option to put the y-axis title whatever I want, and that can be done in this customize option, which I am going to explain you in a minute. But there is another very important aspect of making graphs, and that is how to present your data. Data presentation is an art, and you learn this with your experience. As you can see that this graph is not looking good because these three lines are very far apart, have very low values, and nothing is clear here. And we will see how you can improve the presentation of this data. But there is one thing very obvious which you should understand. So let us delete this chart, and the important thing you must understand is that only these two columns are related to each other in some sense because these are sales values, and similarly these two columns are related and these are ad values. So if you want to plot a graph of all these values, that is not a good approach. So from this point on in this video, I am going to discuss only these two columns. So let's select these three columns this time and insert a graph. And still this line is far apart, although now it is a little bit improved, and we can improve it further. And this I am going to discuss after these options, because once you understand how to customize your graph, then you will be in a position to understand how to improve the quality of your graph or how to improve the data presentation. So let us start from these options. What are these options? First, you have this data range option, and if I click on that, it will show me the data range which I have selected to plot this graph, which is from A1 to C13. A1 is this cell and C13 is the last selected cell of column C. As you can see on the left hand side is the row number and this is the column number. Now software is suggesting me to select my complete data, which is from A1 to E13. But as I have discussed, I don't want to do that. You can simply change by typing in this cell, or you can select a different range at this point. So let us assume that I select only this range, and you will see that only this range is selected now, and I click OK. And now I have only one series. Now if I want to add a second series, one way is to select the range once again, but there is another method. If you go down, you see that there is only one series here. If I click on add series, now I have this option, select a data range. I click on that and now I can select this data range once again, and I can read the row number on the left side where it shows me that first 13 rows are now grayed out, and I can also read it from here, and then I select OK and second series is added. To remove a series, you click on these three dots and you remove the series. These are two very important things here, but the most important is how to change the graph type. If I click here and click on column charts, I will get bar graphs. So if I click here, as you can see that I get the bar graphs of both series because I removed the series from the previous chart, but this is a new chart. If I want to remove the series, I have to do it again. So I remove this and I get only one series. So these are three most important options in this setup tab. Now let us select the line chart for these two series, and then I remove the second series because I want to show you some customization in this line type graph. And remember one thing, if you try to customize your graph and you mess up, simply delete the graph and create a new chart and do the customization once again. These are very simple options which I am going to explain, and if this video becomes more than 10 minutes, I will split it in two videos, and once you have watched these two, I am hoping that you should know how to make a graph in Google Sheets. So I click on this customize, and the first option is chart style. I click on that, and background color, if you want to apply a background to your chart, you can select it here. You can select any other font. I'm not going to do that. And you can also apply a chart border color, which is this one. And I just lost my chart editor. To reopen it, I click on these three dots and I click edit chart, and it will reappear. Now let's click on this area again. If you want to change the border color, let's say pink, and now we have this pink border on our chart. If I click on this smooth, now this line graph will become a smooth contour. There are few other options. For example, if you have zero values in any of your cells, whether you want to plot it or not. Now what is compare modes? In order to show the compare modes, I have to add a series, and now let's remove this smooth, and if I click this compare mode and now I click on this chart, so when I hover over data values, it shows me the data values of both series. As you can see, whether I am at the top series or at the bottom, it shows me data values for both series. So this is compare mode. And if I uncheck this and now click here, it will show me only the data value of that series. So this is how you can compare values by turning this compare mode on. So the next is very important, which is chart title and axis titles. So first you have to select from here. As you can see that vertical axis title is missing. But if I select chart title, it will show me this chart title. So I can edit that chart title here. Comparison of sales. Now if I want to add y-axis title, first I have to select vertical axis title, and then I will select sales and add expenses, and it will appear here. So this is very important customization. Then you have some other formatting options here which I don't want to show you, you already know that. Then we have this series, and in this series you have the option to change the colors, for example. So let's remove this background to white again. And now in the series, as you can see that currently line color is on auto. If I want to change the line color to, let's say, pink, and because I have selected apply to all series, the color of both series will change. Now if I want to change only the color of this one, I have to select sales A or B. So I want B to change to pink, so I can do it like this. So this is how you change the color of one series if you want. You can also change the line type to, let's say, dashed. You can change the thickness to, let's say, 4 pixels. And this is also very important customization for data presentation. Now here is the most important option which will improve the quality of your graph.